So let's talk really quick about situations where you might need to do a little bit of regrouping with mixed numbers. So in this first example, I have 1 3/4 minus 7/8. Fair enough, let me go ahead and get a common denominator there. So when I rewrite this with a common denominator, I'm going to have 1 6/8 minus 7/8. The problem is that 6 minus 7 is going to be a value less than 1. So the way I'm going to handle this is I'm going to rewrite the number 1 6/8. I know that 1 is really the same as 8/8. So what I really have here is 8/8 plus 6/8 minus 7/8. And I can do this. First, let me combine my 8/8 and 6/8 to get 14/8. Then 14/8 minus 7/8 is easy. I'm just left with 7/8. So that's how regrouping can make subtraction with mixed numbers much, much easier. If you wanted to think about it with a picture, you could draw two bars like the ones I've drawn right here. So right now I have 1 3/4, and remember I wanted a denominator of 8. So let me divide both of these bars into 8s. All right, great. So now I have 8/8 in my top bar and 6/8 in my bottom bar for a total of 14/8. It's really easy to take 7/8 away using my bars as well. Scratching out 7 bars, I can see that I have 7 left over, 7/8. So that's how regrouping works with subtraction. Let's talk about regrouping with addition. So on the bottom, once again, I need a common denominator. My common denominator will be 8, so I can write this as 2 4/8 plus 3 5/8. I'm going to go ahead and add my whole numbers in front. So that's 5. And then I'm going to add my numerators. 4 plus 5 is 9. So right now I have 5 9/8. And the problem with this is that my fraction is an improper fraction. So instead of writing 9/8, I'm going to rewrite 9/8 as 1 1/8. So what this really is 5 plus 1 1/8. So in other words, this is 6 1/8.